Okay. Okay, so another thing I wanted to add to that, and I'm about to go back to work in a little bit, but another thing I wanted to add to that is, ladies, if your children are your priority, and dating somebody is getting in the way of that, man, cut them dudes off. Like, it ain't worth it. If you dating somebody and they always asking you, if you say you wanna chill, wanna meet up at McDonald's, and they first question to you is your kids gonna be there? Cut them off. Cause that mean they only want you. They don't want your kids. They only want you. They only think about you. They don't care about the fact that you got kids. They probably ain't gonna want no long relationship with you because they can't. It matters to them if your kids are there. Why? Because they only want your vagina. I'm sorry to have to say it like that. I'm so sorry. They only want your vagina. They only want your time or your money or something that you're giving to them because they don't love you enough or love you enough to respect the fact that you got children and expect you to bring your children some places. I don't care if you've been with this dude for 5 years. If you've been with this dude for 5 years and you say, do you want to meet up at McDonald's, and he say, are your kids with you? Like, what? Who else they gonna be with? They my kids. If you can't get your head around the fact that I have kids and stop trying to get me alone without my kids, then I ain't got time for you. Bye. Like, some of us date. Like, I don't understand how single mothers can date. Like, I ain't saying them to have a boring life or whatever, but you can have a very fun life, especially if you're in Christ. You can have a very fun life. Traveling and all this stuff, doing stuff with your family, whatever. You can have a very fun life without dating. But I don't understand how, if your children are your priority, how you can date. I thought about that myself. Like, even though I'm married, like, I be telling the Lord, I don't know how I would have made it had I not been, married. Even though my husband ain't there right now, I'm looking at my situation now, how sometimes it can get hard just taking care of my kids, just getting them to daycare on time and getting to work on time and stuff. Just that alone, coming home exhausted, like that. Just me doing that alone makes me wonder and praise God that he didn't allow me to get to a place where I was just out there. You know what I mean? Like I know I'm married, my husband ain't here right now, so basically I'm kind of something like a single mother. But I don't see how I would, like, even if I was in this situation and I wasn't married, I don't see how I would date anyone. Like, I would be so scared that me dating someone would take my eyes away from the Lord and take my eyes away from my kids. And so it's very hard to even imagine how a single mother would date, especially if you got more than one child. If you got any children, how it's possible to date. If anything, we should be working on ourselves and, getting closer to the Lord and doing school or whatever. Now, this may not apply to everybody. It's just me in my mind. Like, if I'm having a hard time now with 5 kids, why would I put myself in a situation where I want to date and now I got to give some of my attention to this man who is not my husband? Like, I can't. And I know some situations is different. They date and then they end up getting married and the man is a good man and he wants to help her take care of her kids and they become his kids and da-da-da. Now, I understand that situation. I respect men that do that. I really do. I respect men that do that. And marry the woman, not just date her and string her along and kind of keep saying these my step kids, these just my wife kids. Like, no, I'm talking about the ones who just actually step up and they're good dudes. Like, they're really good dudes. They serve the Lord, or some don't serve the Lord yet and they trying. Those are good dudes. But that's it. I just want to add it to this. If dating is taking you away from your priorities, man, end that stuff. It's better to have no man but be in the Lord with your priorities straight than to have a man you walking away from the Lord and your priorities is falling out the window. So that's it. I just wanted to add that. Y'all have a good day. Bye bye.